had your hand up a second ago. What was the mean again? What did we say the mean was? And Nokwezi is just gone completely. All right, guys, can you put in the chat? Oh, here's Master Chaba. Master Chaba, what is the mean? Do you remember what the mean is? Hi, Master Chaba. That's it, Sfiso. Excellent. You're going to have to unmute, Master Chaba.
Oh, the mean, ma'am, is when you add all the numbers or given numbers, then you multiply by the results.
Oh, not multiply. What do we need to do?
Divide by the number of the results.
Good. We divide by how many values we actually have. Okay. Yes. Excellent. I'm glad you caught yourself. Awesome stuff. All right. Now I need to ask you guys again, just to make sure you remember. If I have all the kids in the entire world, all the kids in the world, versus the kids at Watobe, the grade 7 Watobe class. Okay. Which of these is my sample, guys? Which of these is my sample? I know it's a lot of kids, Emerson. It is. Tembinkosi, which of these is my sample? All the kids in the world versus the grade 7 Watobe class?
The grade 7 Watobe class is your sample.
Excellent. This is my sample because it's just a small portion of everything. And Guguletu, what do we call the other, all the kids in the world? What do we call that group? Who remembers? Do you remember Guguletu? Oh no, Guguletu is not unmuting. Sfiso, can you help us?
Population, ma'am.
Call the population. Excellent. Yo, you guys are amazing at this. Awesome. So all the kids in the world are my population, and the small grade 7 Watobe class over here compared to all the kids in the world, that's a small class. That is my sample. Now, if I asked you guys, I said that I went ahead and I measured everybody's favorite soccer team. Some of you will even say none, zero. I don't have a favorite soccer team. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Or if I measured everyone's height. Which one of these is my continuous data? Khotso, Man City is not my continuous data. What is my continuous data? That's it, Emerson. Tobani, what is it? Which one of them is my continuous data? Unmute.
Height.
Good, height. Why is height my continuous data?
Ma'am, because it never stops growing. You never stop growing.
Almost, sort of. What do we know about if we measure everybody's height? What do we know? What kind of values are we going to get when we measure people's height?
Different values.
Exactly. We're going to get different values for everyone. Most of them are not even going to be whole numbers. You're going to be like 1,43 meters. I'm 1,73 meters tall. Somebody else like Teacher Cat would be 1,50 meters tall. Everybody will have sort of like a decimal at the end, right? Exactly, Nokwezi. Some people might have the same height, but it's very unlikely that everybody will be the same height. So everybody's height will be different and we'll be able to have different values. And my other one, if I ask for somebody's favorite soccer team, what do we call that, Tembinkosi? What kind of data is that? Tembinkosi is just not unmuting. Guys, can you tell me in the chat, what kind of data is my favorite soccer team? You're right, Samila, it is. It's qualitative, but if I had to compare it to continuous, what kind of data is it compared to continuous data? I'll give you a hint, guys. It starts with a D. That's it, Masachaba. Excellent. It is discrete. It is discrete data. Okay. And that's the difference. And remember, guys, both of these Tyler, I do not. I do not. There are many of you in this class. I could not possibly remember everybody's height. Okay, sure. There was quite a lot of you. Good, guys. There was discrete and continuous data. But more to the point, if I asked you guys about your favorite, shoo, look at me actually lying to you. I think you guys are correct and I'm wrong. Okay, if I asked for your favorite soccer team, you guys are correct. That is qualitative. Qualitative. And if I asked for your height, that would be quantitative. Quantitative, right? Now, quantitative data can be split up into two things, like discrete and continuous. Good. I'm glad you guys remember. Good, Sumila. There we go. Continuous data. Right. Now, discrete data is going to be things like shoe size. Shoe size. Okay. Because even though it's still a number, but you can only choose, you either wear a size 5 or a 3 or a 2 or a 2.5. You can't wear size 2,67. Nobody can wear size 2,67. It doesn't exist as a shoe size. There's only certain shoe sizes. No, Kwezi, my sweetie, can I ask you to put your hand up for me? Okay. And then continuous data is things like my height or my weight. Okay. And then we learned about the mode and the mean, which is the average. Mode, just like Tobani said, is the number that shows up the most, and the mean will be the average of all those data. Just like Master Chaba said, we add them all up together and then we divide by how many values we have. Yes, Nokwezi, how can I help?
Miss, I wanted to say, can you please mute me because I'm unmuted?
Oh, can you mute me and not unmute me? Oh, okay. Okay, got you. I thought you wanted to be unmuted so you could say something. Ah, okay, great. Okay, I'm glad we were able to sort that out. All right, guys. So today we're going to learn about 2 more concepts, but I know that you guys have already done this at school. We're going to be learning about the range and the median. Now, the median is pretty easy, guys. How many of you guys know what the median is? What is the median? It even sounds like the word that it is. Okay, Tembinkosi, I need you to unmute for me, please, if you want to answer a question. Hi, Tembinkosi.
It's the middle number.
Good. Median sounds, it even sounds like medium, right? Median, medium, so we can call it the middle number. But something very important has to happen here, guys. How can we find the middle number? Okay, we can't just be like, if we have a random set of numbers like 3, 7, 5, 1, 8, 12, and 9. What needs to happen before I can actually find the middle number? Mbali, what do I need to do?
Maybe you're gonna calculate how much numbers are like left and right.
Not quite. So let's say we are, the class of grade 7, and we want to find out who has the middle height, the person who has the height right in the middle. How are we going to find this out? How are we going to figure it out, Mbali? Think about it. Sviso said get equal numbers each side. Before we can do that, Sviso. So am I going to do this? Am I just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Am I going to say that 1 is my middle number? Is that correct?
No.
No, why not?
Because you can't say the number, the I don't know how to say it, man. But like you can't.
It's the smallest number. Do you see that? It's the smallest number, and therefore it cannot be the number in the middle. So how do we figure out which number goes in the middle? We're going to have to do something with all the numbers first. Let's see if Tingo can help us out. Tingo, what do you think we're going to have to do before then? Ah, Sviso finally figured it out. Tingo, what do we need to do?
You need to count all the numbers.
I have 7 numbers, and the number in the middle is going to be the 4th number. But have a look in the chat. Sfiso has told us something very important.
In ascending order.
What does that mean? What does he mean when he says ascending order?
From smallest to biggest.
Exactly, exactly. What we're going to have to do is we're first going to have to put the numbers in order from the smallest number to the biggest number. And only then, after we've put it from smallest to biggest, only then can we find the middle number. Okay. And I suspect that's exactly what Masichaba and what Ubonile and Temikosi saying, me, ma'am, but her hand is not up. Yeah, I need you to put your hand up for me, Temikosi, if you want to answer a question. All right. The only way I can find the middle number is if I order my numbers from, from smallest to biggest. So if I look at this set of data that I've written over here, first I'm going to have 1, then 3, then 5, then 7, then there's 8, 9, and then 12. And only from ordering them like this can I see, guys, which one out of this set of numbers is my middle number. Have a look at it and tell me which one is my middle number, which is my median. Tell me in the chat. Tyler, you're right, it's number 4, but what is sitting in the 4th position? It is 7. That's it. 7 is my middle, which means that is my median. So when I calculate for my median, I need to make sure that I put my numbers from smallest to biggest, and then I can pick out the number in the middle. That's it, no crazy, lucky number 7. Awesome. All right. Now, if we want to calculate for the range, guys, if we want to calculate for the range, it's so much easier to calculate for the range if we've already organized our data in the biggest, in ascending order, because then we will be able to calculate the range easier. And we're not dividing, Nokwezi, the range is the biggest number. So the biggest number minus the smallest number. Okay. So that's how we find the range. Now, let's look at this set of data again. It's already organized in order, right? We subtract. Here is my biggest number. My biggest number is 12, and my smallest number is 1. So I'm going to take my big number, 12, and I'm going to minus my smallest number, minus 1. So what is my range, guys? What is 12 minus 1? That's it, Khati. So it's 11. So my range is equal to 11. Guys, remember, if you are unmuted, I need you guys to mute yourselves, please, just so that we don't have any feedback from your side and we're not hearing like double teacher Coco while I'm teaching. Okay, Tobani, we might not be able to because we've already done geometry. So I'm going to need you to go have a look at the videos that we did on geometry. Okay. I think we did geometry before you joined us. Okay. All right. So remember, mode, guys, mode is the number that shows up the most. Mean is the average. So add up and divide. Add up and divide. My range is big minus small, and my median is my middle number, just like medium. Liabona, we've also already done algebra, and it's on the website. Okay, guys, we are at the end. This is the last thing we're doing. We've done everything else that you guys need to know for grade 7. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so here's your first example. We are looking at this wonderful store that this lady owns, and she's telling us about all the dress sales that she made on a Monday. Okay, I want you guys to calculate for me. I want you guys to calculate for me the average, which is actually the mean. Remember, when we calculate for the mean, we add up and divide. No, let me not put a plus there in case somebody starts plussing. Add up and divide The median is going to be my middle number. Okay, but if you notice, all of these things are not in order. So Sia, you can't just say, ma'am, the mean is 40. Okay, you need to be able to calculate all of them at a time. Okay, my mode is the one that shows up the most, and my range is big minus small. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. When you're done, you know what to do. Please pop the fire emoji in the chat for me. Okay. You guys have 3 minutes. Go. That's awesome, Google too. Sure, Tobani, that was quick, my dude. Well done. Gideon is asking about, hello, Gideon.
I'm okay, Gideon.
Hi, Gideon. Tyler, remember, if you go 40 minus 50, you're actually telling me small minus big, and that's not what we want. And remember, the smallest number is not 40. Have a look again, Tyler. Remember, order them from biggest to smallest, and that's how we're going to figure it out. Okay. Order them from smallest number to biggest number, and then you'll see very quickly which one is the smallest number and which one is the biggest number. Ooh, teacher Nelly, I think we're going to have to mute for a second until the lightning alarm goes off. Other way around, Tyler, big number minus small number. And Sia, remember to put the fire emoji in the chat when you're done. Thank you, Unati and Timbinkosi. That's it. That's how we do it. Okay. Excellent, guys. All right. We're out of time. I'm going to start putting the answers in the chat. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to order them from smallest to biggest. Even if I still need to find the mode or the mean or the median, it doesn't matter. I'm going to order them from smallest to biggest. So my smallest number is 39. So that one's done. And then I've got 40, 40, 40. I think I already found my mode. 40, cancel, cancel, cancel. And then I've got 41. Cancel, 42, cancel, and then I've got 45, cancel, and then I've got two 50s. Then I've got 50 and 50. All right, so when I calculate for my mean, I'm going to pick up my calculator and I'm going to add all the numbers together and I'm going to divide by how many numbers I have. So guys, drop your answer in the chat. What is my mean? What is the average? Okay, I'm getting different answers from everyone. Masichaba forgot to divide. Remember, guys, we have to add them all up. We're going to add them up. So 39 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 41 plus 42 plus 45 plus 45 plus 50 plus 50. And after we've added them all up, we need to count how many they are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if I add all of these up, okay, if I add all of these up, they're going to give me 387. And then I have to take that 387 and divide by 9. And I need to divide by how many I have. So 387 divided by 9 is 43. Okay. That's it, Tobani. That's the one. 387 divided by 9 will be 43. Now, because I've already ordered my numbers, I can go ahead and I can look for my middle number. Okay, so I'm going to try and split them in half. Okay, I'm going to go, there are 9 of them. So my middle point is going to be here at the 5th number. Yeah. So my median is going to be the middle number, which is 41. 41. Guys, pop in the chat. What is my mode? Which number shows up the most? That's it, guys. That's it. Good. The number that shows up the most is 40. Okay. Excellent. And then in order for us to find our range, remember, we go big minus small. My biggest number, because I've already ordered it, is 50 minus my smallest number, which is 39. And that is equal to 11. That's it, guys. 11. All right. Can I get a thumbs up, thumbs down? Are we okay calculating for all of these? I'm getting quite a few thumbs up. Excellent. Tyler's feeling Gucci. I love it. That's it. I think Sviso meant to say easy peasy and it didn't quite come out the way he thought. We know, Landile, yes, we're borrowing Gucci from you because it's such a cool word. We love saying we're Gucci up in here. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, awesome. Now I'm going to give you another one to do. Remember, when you are done, pop the fire emoji in the chat. All right. So on Tuesday, our lovely lady calculated her trouser sales. You can't trademark it. It belongs to Gucci. Okay, guys, go ahead and calculate the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. Emerson, there is no way you can already put the fire emoji in the chat. You haven't even looked at the question yet. Remember, guys, start by calculating or ordering everything from small to big. That's the first thing you want to do. Even if you're not going to need it, it just helps you move a lot faster. Okay. Emerson says, I'm just practicing, ma'am. Oh, okay. All right.
Fire.
No, Nkwezi, there is. We're going to have lessons all the way until the end of November. And then after, in December, we're going to be having holiday classes. Okay. And they'll just be fun. We'll be playing bingo. We'll be having a lot of fun. Sia, remember to put the fire emoji in the chat when you're done, please. Thank you, Tyler. And Google it too. You guys are really fast at this. Awesome, awesome stuff. That's it. Thank you, Sia. Okay, I'll give it one more minute and then we're going to start looking at the answers. In the meantime, I'm going to start ordering these from smallest to largest to biggest. It's 25 and 25. Next is 27. And then 28. And then I get 29, 29. And the last one is 30. Right. Okay, now I've got them in order. All right, guys, are we ready? I want you guys to pop your answer in the chat. Okay, what is my mean? Remember, for my mean, I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to add them together. Okay, Ubonile says the answer is 27,8. So I'm going to add all of these up and then I'm going to divide by how many values do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add all of these and divide by 9. And that should give me, I'm getting two different answers, guys. I'm getting, Tobani says 27,5. Guguletu says 27,8. Ubonile says 27,8. Tyler says 9. I think he was telling me that there were 9 of them. Sia also says 27,5. What is the actual answer, guys? Okay. I'm seeing a lot of 27,5 now. We need to round up by 1 decimal. Sia, just by a decimal. So you can't go all the way to 28. Okay, so if I add all of these together, okay, how much am I going to get? And I just had the answer. Now it's deleted from my calculator. I need to find it again. Okay, it's going to give me 248 divided by 9. And that's going to give me 27,55555555555. Okay. 27,555, and the 5s don't end, right? So if I have to round this up to 1 decimal place, that's going to give me 27,6. Okay, 27,6, and that's the answer I was looking for. Okay, now what is my median, guys? My median is my middle number. Remember, the 5 is going to change this 5 into a 6. What is my middle number? The number in the middle. So I know I have 9 values. So the number in the middle is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th number. So what is my middle number? My median is 27. It's 27, guys. 27. All right. Okay, Tyler, it's okay. Here's what we need to do. We need to count 1 in. So we're here at 1 and here at 1. And then I count again 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And then I find that in the middle, they both meet at 5. And so my middle number is going to be this 5th number over here in the middle. Okay. We need to make sure it's the number in the middle. Hi, Ritumezi. How can I help my sweetie? Ritumezi, you can unmute. Sure. Sia, you're saying the closest 10th will be this one, the one that's sitting in this position. That's 1 decimal place. What you're talking about is the closest whole number. And we're not looking for the closest whole number. We're looking for the first decimal after that. Okay, so there's a difference between what you're saying and that. Because what I'm asking for is round off to 0,55, round off to this decimal here. I want this one rounded off to. Okay, and this 5 is going to change this 5 into a 6. Okay, so let's have a look, guys. My mode is the number that shows up the most. The mode is, I think it's going to be 27 because 27 shows up the most. Right, that's it, 27. Excellent. And when I calculate for my range, I'm going to go big minus small. So 31 minus 25, and that is equal to 6. All right. Okay. One last one before we do our brain break. Okay. Shoe sales. Let's look at shoe sales. Okay. Remember, guys, first thing you're going to do is write them out from small to big. Start there. Okay, I'll remind you guys, the mean, when we calculate the mean, we're going to add and divide. Add and divide. The median is the middle number. My mode is the one that shows up the most. And my range is always going to be big minus small. Okay. Remember, fire emoji when you guys are done. Go for it. I'm sorry, Nokwezi. I'm sorry. Tyler, it's because the people at her store, they have small feet. They have small feet. And you're like super, super tall, my guy. You're like very, very, very tall. Oh, I'm sorry, Khoto. Oh, is your father very tall, Tyler? Sally found her size. Sure, you guys have really big feet and you're only 13. Aye, guys. Aye. It's not fair. Not fair at all. Oh, shame, Ritumeti. I'm sorry. So many of you guys don't have your sizes on you. Oh, shame. No, crazy. Tingos is an 8 and 9. It means your feet are still growing. They're still gonna. Oh, Timbinkosi, I can't just add size 9. Polokos is 6, so Polokos is actually on here. Luandile says is an 8, and 8 is not on here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna start ordering mine from biggest to smallest, or smallest to biggest, sorry, smallest to biggest. Let's see, and then I have one size 5. And I've got 1, 2, 3 size 6s, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I have 1, 2, 3 7s, 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, guys, let's start calculating. We're looking for the mean. Remember, for the mean, we're going to add all of these up. We add them up. And if we add them up, 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 is going to give us 52. 52 divided by how many values do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 values. 52 divided by 9. How much is that going to give us, guys? I don't think it's going to be 7. It's not 7. That's it. Who said that? Tobani says 5,7 or 5,8. You're correct. It's going to be 5,8 because the number that I'm getting on my calculator is 5,77777 again and again and again. So we're going to round up by 1. So my answer is going to be 5,8. 5,8. All right. My median is my middle number. So I'm going to start counting from both sides. Here's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And the number that they both meet at in the middle is 6. That's it. My median is 6. Now, which number shows up the most? Which is my mode? Tobani says 7. Masachaba says 7. Masachaba also says 6. Silas says 7 and 6. I agree with you. Khatiso also says 6 and 7. Sally's just happy that her shoe size is there. Excellent. 6 and 7. Okay, 6 and I'm going to try and write that fancy and I can't do it. And 7. There we go. 6 and 7. And we're going to learn a new word, guys, today. Our new word is if there is more than one mode, if there are 2 modes, we call that bimodal. Okay. Just like a bicycle has 2 wheels, bimodal means that we have 2 modes. Okay. Bimodal means 2 modes. Okay. Excellent. I know you do. I know you know, Tyler. Yep, Sfiso, it's called bimodal when we have two modes. Okay, and my range is going to be my big minus my small. So 7 is my biggest number, minus 4, which is my smallest number. Therefore, my range is 3.